MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Tom Diaz will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
There's the first shot across the bow right here. You get the 2-out single. You give your cleanup guy a chance to swing it here in the first inning, and he delivers to chase that runner home to give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Alfredo Marte steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here. He's out.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 3-2. Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time.
Tom Diaz stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. He's running towards second, chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was really heads-up baseball or just flat-out crazy. Maybe it was just a combination of both. But he's moving on the pitch, so once he sees this ball thrown to first, he's just going to keep right on going to third base, and he makes it all the way there.
Mac Williamson stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beck backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label.
At the plate, Ron McNeil, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. A man on third with 2 down. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Castillo. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Richmond leads this one 3-2. Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He singled his last time up.
Buddy Dick.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so his remarkable season continues. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game, too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Buddy Dick is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth.
Buddy Dick.
Runner goes for second. Shot toward right center. And this is going to be his fourth hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park three-run home run.
And you could pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside-the-park home run.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Squirrels are flying indeed. They win this. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The Flying Squirrels, third baseman, Buddy Dick.
Hard liner toward short. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, nice catch.
And the run is in to score from third. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game. Both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Squirrels are flying indeed. They win this one. All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our focus. And, Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
Well, Matt, to me it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost always returns good results. If he continues to use that approach, I definitely like his chances of extending the streak in this game.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Buddy Dick will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Dick.
First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so his remarkable season continues as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Buddy Dick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Braxton ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and a third innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Johnny Land stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Two out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Reyna is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 3-0. Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball.
Johnny Land stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Chopped weakly to the left. A play at the plate, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of paying.
Ron McNeil gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Richmond leads this one 4-0. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Squirrels are flying indeed. They win this one 5-0. And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our man to watch as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games he won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Lawrence Buddy Dick will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. So his remarkable season continues as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Malcolm Reeves will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In the air now after left field. Land is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. With a moment now, let's bring up the Richmond defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
At the plate, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gant ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him. The second one he's allowed here in the first 2 2/3. I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing right now, the third one might send him to the showers.
Leading off the inning, Ronnie Gant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hot shot to third. Dick is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Malcolm Reeves.
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Belted high in the air out to left. Gant racing back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Rolando Reyna will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our